Wednesday in point, and the teacher today is going to talk just in English. It's motivational class. Welcome to Motivational English with teacher Graziella. And today we're going to talk about secrets of life, ways to be happy, just to get to use your ear, okay? Accustomate your ear with the English. So we're going to talk about this, about living the present, yeah? This is the secret of life, to live the present. Do you live the present? I'm going to ask some questions to you, okay? So, to live in the present, you need to smell. You need to smell everything you feel, okay? That's topic number one. Then, you have to look everything in this moment. After that, you have to look and observe. This is a way to feel the present, to live the present, okay? After this, you're going to taste everything. And this includes when you eat, okay? You have to swallow the food, bite the food, feel the food, okay? Feel everything that's around. What's the weather? How it feels like you're breathing, yeah? So, respiração, that's so related to the breath. Respirar, porque o breath, mau hálito, né? Bad breath, mau hálito. And breathe, respirar. So we are going to talk about this, to live the present. So, a teacher, I don't know how to live the present. First, you have, and feel has everything to do with smelling. Right in this moment, if you pay attention to your present, and this is the secret of life, to live the present, you tell, sorry, there was a student calling me, so I had to pause, okay? Let's go again. When we live the present, we smell everything. So what's the smell of the room you are in this moment? And you say, teacher, this is ridiculous. Stop! Stop to smell and feel, okay? This is like a meditation exercise, but that's something to bring you to present. Because when you live the present, you are happy, baby, all right? Now in this moment, you are going to look, and look is not this, okay? Look is to observe, okay? Observe the banana. Observe the flower that's in front of you. Observe the person that's in front of you. Observe. Stop. And this small seconds of observation brings into present. And people who live the present are way happier than people who live in the past or in the future. Okay? This is proven. So when you're practicing an exercise, for example, CrossFit, you give your best in that moment. And when you donate a lot of energy in that moment, you need, because CrossFit is super hard, so you are living the present. Obligatory, you are living the present. In this moment, you feel happy. And dopamine has everything to do related to this. Live. Today's Monday. You have to live the Monday. You can't think about last Saturday because yesterday I was having a pizza, because on Friday I was fucking. No. You have to think about what is today, and today is Monday, yeah? Now, a lot of people start Monday thinking about Friday, and I include myself in this. For such a long time in my life, I started living always the future or the past. People that live the past is like depressive, yeah? Because you always pay attention to the sad moments. And when you are super living the future all the time, because tonight, because tomorrow, because on Friday, because I have this party, because next Saturday, you're not living the present. This is simple to say, and everybody talks about this, but the secret is, how do I bring myself into the present, yeah? I used to have yoga with a monge in a Buddhist temple, and he used to have an elastic here, yeah? Rubber is elastic. And he would do like this, pa, pa. And I say, why do you do this? His name was Moon. Say, hey, Mr. Moon, why do you do this? And he says, well, all the time I'm not doing with the thought in the action, I put myself to remember. And I say, okay, but what's this? And I was super anxious, yeah, still I am. And he says, okay, when you're driving, you are driving. Enjoy the moment of driving. Stop your life to drive, yeah? Stop your thoughts. When you are in the church, go to church to do the mass or whatever. Be there, yeah? When you go to a class, stop the life to have the class. And we are talking about this related to what you want in your life. Because if you want to be happy, You have to live the present, and the present is now. See the difference. I'm gonna have a water, okay? I'm gonna have a glass of water. Feel it. Smell it. Taste it. When we enter in a room, listen. When you go to a park, stop, listen. We are always in a hurry. Here in Brazil, the people in the subway, metro, in the bus, they're crazy. They're running all the time, you know. There are 10 seconds when the door opens in the subway. For example, next station, Tatuapé, and the subway opens the door. There's 10 seconds, yeah? You can get your bag, get up, feel, walk, and go through the door. But the people here in São Paulo know. It's 10 seconds, not 1 second, but they live in 1 second. The door opens and they go whoo, and they go running, they go on the escalator, and then you say, are you late? Está atrasado? Normalmente estão atrasado, but most of the time, they're not late. They don't even know why they're hurrying. They are hurrying, they are running, because everybody is to be in a hurry, estar com pressa, and run, yeah, correr. So they are running, they don't even know why, yeah? People don't look, people don't stop to smell, they just eat, very fast, a coxinha, yeah? This is life. Are you surviving? Can you be happy with this? Yeah? Do you set a beautiful table? Prepare a nice bread, mozzarella and tomato with oregano. Put on the table. Smell that and sit down to eat. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And then you say, no, teacher, this is crazy. But this is living the present. And I doubt it. Eu duvido. I bet. Eu aposto. If you stay 10 days doing this, paying attention to your present, your life is going to be much more motivated. Because life is enjoyable because of this, the senses, os sentidos. You have to use the senses you're not using. So you're going to meet a friend, yeah? The first thing you observe, the friend, she's beautiful. Then you're going to hug the friend, feel her perfume, yeah? After that, you're going to talk to that friend, enjoy the coffee. No, we are always playing in a hurry, and this is not life, because you feel always useless. And we are talking about the feeling senses here. No, I'm just gonna smell, I'm just gonna eat, I'm just gonna listen. Okay, speak fast. You know, when everybody says, when you're anxious, breathe, yeah? And I never understood this because I was super anxious. And I say, do you think I'm not breathing? Eu não tô respirando? Of course I'm breathing. But I wasn't, because people who are anxious don't breathe. You don't feel the air. What's the smell of air? Life is beautiful, man. You observe the things you are outside. You say, wow, that color is yellow. And then you say, teacher, this looks like people who smoke marijuana, is super hippie. But no, I'm telling you, a lot of people talk about this. When you don't know how to live the present, you are committing suicidal. And this is indirect suicidal, because you are killing yourself every day. You are killing moments and seconds of talks, situations, things that you can smell. You know what I like? I don't go to the shopping mall with credit cards because I don't like buying, you know, I'm not consumist anymore. But I go to the shopping mall to smell. I like the smelling of the stores, and I observe the colorful things, yeah? I observe the people. Stop to observe the people and illuminate your life. I'm gonna do this? No, I will never do that. Don't judge, but put the examples into your life. When you stop not just to look, but to observe, not just to smell, but to feel, not just to listen, but to hear the person with your eyes, yeah? Oh, did you pass through this? And how's your mother? And did she go to the hospital? When did you take care of yourself? Stop to a person to have lunch. Be sociable. Okay, sometimes we are hurt and we are suffering. We don't want to talk to anybody. We want to have lunch alone. Okay, I respect this moment. But in other times, have people around you. Listen to them. The stories they tell you can be an example for you. You learn with people's stories, yeah? You copy this into your life. You receive messages and ideas and insights that you never think about. You make your life good. For example, today I had to get up, take Maju to school, go to the gym. I don't like to go to the gym, but I put myself into the exercise. I make myself present, yeah? And I don't do CrossFit. I do Pilates. I have to concentrate myself to do the exercise. If I don't concentrate, we think about another thing. I think about the live that I have to record. I think about my students that are in the platform. I'm going to think about the students that I'm going to give presential classes today. You know, I can't think about this. I'm going to work until 10 o'clock at night. If I think about everything I have to do, I will get crazy. So this is diary, okay? This daily, every day. It's like a diet. You have to control the thoughts, because your head is going to explode, darling. It's Monday and you are thinking about lunchtime. It's Monday and you're thinking about tonight that you're going to watch, I don't know what, on television. No, you're not living the present. Who's next to you? What's the smell of the room in this moment you are? Yeah? What are you going to eat? When you say eat, is to enjoy the food. Chinese people, Japanese people, they are much more intelligent than us. They enjoy the tea. They have with both hands the tea. They get a cup of coffee. They enjoy the cup of coffee. It's delicious to have a cup of coffee. It's super wonderful to have a bread and you pass the butter and then you feel the butter. And it's not just drinking or eating, okay? Let's do the exercise. Let's give myself the best. Let's put the best makeup. Do the makeup, yeah. You feel the makeup. When you're gonna do your beard, boys, do the beard, you know. Do the best. No, you do. I don't know how, don't you have a heart attack? Don't you have a heart attack? We are crazy. We're not living the present. When we stop to think about this, we change completely the way we are. Even the way we talk, because we are all, and I include myself in this problem, okay? That's everybody. There's not a saint, an angel here that's going to say, no, I do everything in peace. If you do everything in peace and you live the present, you are 3% of the population. And congratulations, you can do this. People that meditate every day, I can't. I try, but I can't. I'm not in this evolution, not yet. Ainda não, né? I will. Just a minute. I'm coughing. All right. I'm in the end of my flu. Tô no fim da gripe. So, people that feel they want to enjoy. I remember I was super anxious, and one of my ex-boyfriend used to get on my neck here and look at my face, you know. He would look at my eyes, and then my mouth, and then my cheeks. And I was like, come on, kiss, you know, because I wanted to kiss. And he was enjoying that moment. This ex-boyfriend I had, his name was Adriano, from the beach. He was kind of hippie. He used to live in Caraguatatuba, yeah? He used to look at the tree and observe the tree. And I was like, oh my God, this boy is crazy. He is happy. He was a happy man. And he didn't have much money for that. We're not talking about money, guys. When we have a lot of material, that's the point. We don't have time for that because we don't even have time to spend the money. We have to think about ways to make the money, and the money takes us a lot of energy in order to spend the money and save the money, you know. There are a lot of problems related to this. So what I'm talking about to you is related to the position you have in the decisions you take in order to what you want to your life. So if you want to be happy, and we are discussing here secrets to be happy, please do your best in order to live the present. And what's your present? In this moment, what's your present? Are you watching the class? Giving your best and attention to this? You are doing one thing at a time? Great. Tonight, are you going to drive or walk? Walk. Drive and feel it, you know? So, observe more. Feel more. Smell the environment more, okay? Use the senses to live the present. Settle down, se acalmar. And that's not related to mantras and meditation. That's related to put the thoughts where your action is. Because we are crazy. We are drinking water and we are thinking about what we're gonna eat. We are eating and we are thinking about the person we're gonna talk. And we are talking, we're thinking about the program we're gonna watch. And you're never giving your presence there. You're never giving your stop. Why people go to church? To stop. To stop the thoughts, to stop your life and give yourself to one positive vibration. Why do people kiss or fuck? Because in this moment of sex, you are giving your best in the result. In that moment, you are leaving the present. And still, there are people having sex here and thinking about another thing there. Impossible to have orgasm. How are you going to have orgasm? So let's think about orgasm. What's orgasm? Orgasm is to enjoy life. I'm having orgasm all the time. And this is related to professional life, linguistical life, donation life, family life. Orgasms is not just sexual. Having a good food. This is related to food orgasm, yeah? Working, giving your best to your work. Now I'm going to do that relatory. Now I'm going to write this email. And when you give your best, you feel good. Why do you feel good? Because you are living the present. You are giving yourself there. Now there are a lot of distractors. There are a lot of distractors going to take you out of the presence. And the first number one is internet, WhatsApp. Because you're talking to a person who was not there in this moment with you. You are talking about something that's another. So what you're doing, passing time. This is a way of passing time. And we don't have time to spend, darlings. There are many things we have to learn. There are many courses we have to do. There are many works we have to do, make money, take care of the family. We don't have much time to spend. It's not 48 hours a day. It's 24. We have 24 hours a day. So what are you going to do with this 24 hours? That's all related to your consequences, your results. If you live the present, you make much more things. You check your agenda. You do everything that's in present related to that. Now, there are a lot of people working with self-saboteurs. They work, they do, but they're not there. Tem uma música do Cake que fala assim: You're never there. You're never there. You're never, ever, ever, ever there. So, how come? Como assim? How come? Because you don't feel, you don't breathe. A lot of evoluted people, when they enter in a new space, in a new house, or they're visiting, or they're going to the park, whatever you're doing, a new bus, when you enter, you feel, you observe, you smell, you enjoy that moment, you enjoy a book, you enjoy when you're eating a fruit, when you're cooking, enjoy cooking. No, you just cut the onions and fry it, because you want to do it fast. And this is not gonna take you anywhere. This is not gonna take you anywhere. This is not gonna take you anywhere unless it's sadness and suffering. We're talking about ways to run away from sadness and suffering. And you don't go. Why? Because you have the self-saboteurs and you have the distractors. Stop with the distractors now. What are the distractors? Are situations, objects, and people that make you stop thinking about the present. Because when I see you, I will talk to you. Because when I go there, I will fazer isso. If I fica na vida do if, que é que, e when, quando. If, do que, e when, quando. Physical exercise brings yourself into presence. Great. Film brings yourself into presence. When you watch a film, yeah? You go there. Sex, bring yourself. Enjoy the plate, the food you're going to eat. Your life is going to be much more motivated. Then you say, no, teacher, this is bullshit. This is not bullshit. Do this for 10 days and you're going to tell me. Give me your answers late. You can write here for me. What are the consequences for people who live in the present? Don't you see these people that are calm? They enjoy the present. They have, I'm going to have an açaí. They're happy with an açaí. Why? Because they're living the taste of the açaí, the smell of the açaí, the figure out about the scenario of the açaí. They prepare themselves to eat the açaí, They finish the physical activity. There are a lot of people with dopamine, yeah? They're super happy after the physical activity. Why? Why some people are and some people not? Because some people went to the physical education like this. I let's finish fast, I have to work. Yeah? And some people go there and give themselves. The physical exercise is proven that's going to bring focus to your life. It's going to bring discipline, and it's the first step. The first step is physical exercise. And you can believe me or not, because I was 120 kilos. I was super fat. If you tell me, teacher, start with physical exercise, I would say for you, go to hell. My physical exercises go to the bank and make money. 10 years ago, I didn't have the same evolution I have today. I didn't have the same thoughts. I had to learn a lot with suffering in life. And I can tell you, the first step is physical exercise. After you take care of you and your body, you learn discipline to do that, of course, because without discipline, you use this for other proposals. Later, when I learn how to use discipline with the things I want to myself, I start using discipline for my relationship, my job, my other areas of life. And then you say, this teacher is crazy. What I'm telling here, it's scientifically proven. It's written in a lot of books, hundreds and hundreds of books, that you have to observe your thoughts, that you need discipline. So I'm telling you how you conquer discipline. How do you reach? How do you achieve discipline? You have to take this discipline and bring in your physical exercise daily. And then you take this discipline to observe your thoughts. No, I'm not going to think about this. I decide about what I'm going to think. I'm not going to think that I have the flu and a runny nose for 7 days. My life's going to be blocked for 7 days because I have the flu. Fuck the flu. I have the flu. The flu doesn't have me. And I'm going to do what's necessary. I have an agenda to follow. So I bring the discipline from the physical exercise to my professional life. And I have results with my professional life because I do actions. And I do actions because I have the discipline. And I have the discipline because I conquer this discipline. So I bring the same discipline you bring to the professional life and the personal life to have results. You are going to bring to find a job, to find a boyfriend, to be happy, to get married, to everything. And then you say, teacher, how? Observe your present. The first step is live the present. Teacher, I can't. I am here, I think about there. I am there, I think about here. So what you have to do? Physical exercise. And the first step is CrossFit. I don't like CrossFit, but the people who do CrossFit, they have to give so much energy in that moment because it's 20, 30 minutes, I don't know, of super hard exercises that you can't think about anything else. It's impossible to think. So you give determination, 30 minutes of just one thought. So when you get out of the CrossFit, you are relieved, aliviada. Your mind is super light. You feel calm. Everything is okay. If there is a disaster, you don't bomb. You say, okay, it's gonna pass. You have emotional balance. And today, this is the secret of life too. You can't pay for emotional balance. Não dá para comprar equilíbrio emocional. So we are talking about how to justify and input this self-discipline from the sports. That's the first step, to your personal life, to your professional life, in all areas of life. And it's not about discipline. It's about being happy. And how I'm going to be happy? Because if I am happy, it's easier to have discipline, When you are sad, depressed, the low tones of happiness, it's much more difficult. So how do I put myself up? Living the present. And this is an exercise you're going to do every day, okay? Now I'm going to write on a paper. So get the paper, feel the paper. Have you smelled the paper? Cellulose is so nice, I can't smell because I have the flu. Observe, it's so white, And then you're going to say, teacher, this is chato santo daime, completely crazy. But it's secret of life. People who do these are happy. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to try? That's not going to cost anything for you. Okay, so start today. Feel it. Feel it. Okay, so I'm going to put my headphones. It's ridiculous. This is a microphone, not a headphone, but it's ridiculous. Feel it. Is it made of plastic? Is it black or brown? Smell the plastic. And you're going to say, teacher, come on. Touch your cell phone. Stick it in the cell phone. Feel the click. And then put on your ears with delicate, yeah? Sweetness. Aqui é microphone no caso, mas, né? You understand. Small things, yeah? I'm gonna eat a banana, okay? Peel the banana. Peel it. Peel the banana. Smell it. Observe the colors. Taste. Bite, yeah? Those don't have to be 20 times, no. But 10 times. And swallow. Enjoy the banana. Okay, I'm gonna have a coffee. Both hands in the coffee. Now I'm gonna talk to my mother. Stop everything. I'm gonna talk to my mother. Say, hey mommy, how are you? How was your week? Everything okay? Mood. Listen. Listen to what she's gonna say. Really? When? Really? Where? Really? How? Really? Who? Follow-up questions. Enjoy the moment. 10 minutes, okay? Mother, I love you, but I have my life. I have to keep with my life. I want you to be proud of me. Quero que a senhora fique orgulhosa de mim. So I have to go. Okay, now it's time to give my time to my husband, okay? Okay, turn the motherfucker cell phone off and give your time to the husband. Let the husband speak, especially wives, né? Mulher fala mais que homem. What's the problem? Are you happy? What's necessary for you to be happy? What's missing? O que tá faltando? So what you're gonna do tomorrow? What are the action plans? Follow up with questions. Listen to people. Listen to your friend. I'm not gonna do this anymore in my life. No, I will copy. This is working. I'm gonna copy this. Why not? Copy it. Follow up questions and feel other people's life. Or no, just mute yourself and say, I'm going to enjoy my journey to work. Enjoy the journey to work. In the middle of Marginal, for 2 hours, you're going to enjoy your journey. How? Feel the wheel, a direção. Observe the people in the bus. Smell. It smells egg. It smells like this. It smells nice perfume. Feel it. When you're doing this exercise, but it's every day. It's all the time, okay? It's if you don't remember, you forget, and you go to the saboteurs in 1 minute. 1 second, you go to the saboteurs. These are distractors. You can't go to the distractors. What are the distractors? Let's go. Very fast. We are talking about living the present in order to be happy. Smelling, feeling, touching, observing, listening, hearing. That's all with the senses. That's all related to input the present into your life. Forget about future forever. Forget about next minute, next moment, next evening, tomorrow. Forget about next weekend. Stop planning. In this moment, you live your present with the action and the same as the thought. Congruency. What I'm doing, I'm thinking. What I'm thinking, I'm doing. So what do you think? After I finish this class, I feel good because I'm giving my best in this moment. I am focusing. After you work, you feel good. Why? Because you focus in what you're doing. To write a good email, to talk to the boss, you give your energy. Now, after you watch 3 hours of television, do you feel good? Some people sleep and feel good. If you are feeling good, it's correct. But if you're not living the present with the energy you need, with the physical education, with the exercises you need to do, with the jobs you need to do, the things you like and the things you don't like. I don't care. Because things you don't like, life is not pink, okay? Things you don't like, it's necessary to survive, to make money. I don't know. You have to ask yourself, is this necessary? I want this. Can I do this? Is it obliged or not? Must I do? Okay? You have to ask the questions of can, ability, must, de prohibition, or obligation, yeah? Because there are things that I don't like to do, but I must do. Whatever, I do it, yeah? I don't think about, do you think I'm going to the gym today? I don't even give an option to think. I just get up and go. I don't question. Because today's cold, because today's hot, because today I don't have my leggings on. I don't care. I don't give distractors opportunity to change my plans. And the plan is to live the moment in this. After you do this, you feel super good. You feel good because you have reactions and consequence. After you drink that water, well drunk, bem bebida. The water you feel the water in your stomach. Splash. And then you feel the breathing, you feel the air. Anxious people can't feel this. They don't even feel the organs. They don't know what they're eating. They bite twice and they swallow. This is very sad, you know. Next Monday, we're going to talk about ways to put yourself up. I'm going to give you 7 questions in order to make yourself up. How to put yourself up. First, this Monday, we're talking about bringing yourself to presence. Present moment, okay? We gave a lot of ideas for you to give yourself into the present. And I proved that this is going to bring you happiness. Next Monday, we're going to talk about 7 questions that are going to make you feel from the calm area to the motivational area. It's another topic, okay? We have depressed people, sad people, unmotivated people, calm people, and from calm to motivated is another level. We are going to go from calm to motivated. But first, I need you to feel calm. What's this calm? When you give yourself into the present, you start to be grateful. You open space for grateful because the smell is good, because this is nice, because that person is wonderful, because I like the scenario. Look at the sun, look at the tree. Wow, the flower. Make your journey good. Make everything you're going to do. Small things, ridiculous things, priceless, sem preço. Things that are priceless, yeah? Go into the street and observe, yeah? Sit yourself in front of the TV and give your moment to the film. Give your moment to the book. Give your moment to the email you're going to write. Give yourself in the talking, yeah? Talk to the person. Oh, listen. And you bring this calm. After this, next Monday, I'll be back with some attitudes that's going to bring you from the calm area to the motivational up area. In this area of life, you feel good to have actions, to have discipline, to enjoy life, okay? In calm, you can take decisions better and you feel you are alive. You give gratefulness to life and you feel love. That's one of the steps, okay? Get out of the down. The down doesn't going to bring you results, just negativity. Put yourself into the calm. How, teacher? This week, pay attention to everything you're going to do. I tell you everything. It's small things, okay? Stop to think about and give your energy to that. Smell the activity. Do the activity. Listen to the activity. Enjoy the activity. Put yourself into present. Use the elastic rubber. And bring yourself into the present. I hope you a present life. I hope you a present Monday, living your life the best you can. Don't forget about the physical exercises that's going to bring you to this discipline as well. Watch these classes as many times as necessary in order for you to try to understand. And if this class is difficult for you, go to Basicão every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll be back every Tuesdays and Thursdays with Survival. Amanhã nós vamos aprender a se virar na alfândega, como viajar e fazer shopping essa semana. Tudo para os viajantes, terças e quintas, às 16 horas. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. See you next class. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Kisses for Cláudio, Refrigerante, Sibério, Diego, Fredson, Bruninha, Selma, Silvia, Tamires, Aline, Bia. Beijaço. Roberto, Sônia, Darlan, Hips, Maria Rita tá sempre aí, beijaço. Irineu, Imaleu, Alane, o William, Lucas, nossa, bastante gente entrou aí hoje, hein? Bruna, Andréia, Victor, Marcel, beijaço. Cal Damascena, o Luiz também, que tava aí, Woods, Roberto de novo, Jéssica entrou e saiu, João, e beijaço para todo mundo, Felipe e Andréia. Thank you very much for being with us. It was a pleasure. Let's learn English and Secret of Life all together. Bye-bye, guys.